Okay.
Okay, today is Wednesday, August 6th. We're doing the wrap-up. We just got home. It's right at 6 o'clock. And today we rode up to Greenville to visit the Andrew Johnson homestead and little museum and visitor center. We left here about 10:30 this morning. It was really nice. The sun was shining. It was a nice, pleasant day. We rode up Asheville Highway and then took 2570 over to 66. Stopped right by the Bass Pro Shop and saw where the new Harley shop's going in. They said it'd be open in a couple months. And then from there we went down 66 and took 139 into Dandridge. And then from Dandridge we went 92 towards Chestnut Hill, but took 363 over to Newport, stopped and got gas. And then from Newport we took 2570 to Del Rio, and then 107 up into Greenville, stopped at the Noachucky Dam, and that was kind of unique. I'd never seen that before. And then we went into Greenville and we pulled right into the visitor center, and we found out there are several different places for the Andrew Johnson, I guess, complex museum, whatever it's called. So we walked a few blocks and went to his very first home place, and that was kind of neat. And then right across the street was a visitor center, and they showed us a little short movie and all the history of Andrew Johnson. And apparently, quickly, he was vice president when Lincoln got assassinated. So it was kind of, after he took over as president, it was kind of his job to pull the nation together. And apparently it was a hard job for him to pull off, and he made a lot of enemies doing it. And it was kind of interesting. Learned a lot about him that I for sure didn't know. And then we were going back, after we went to the second place called the Visitor Center, we were told that the actual homestead, where all his artifacts and personal belongings and all that was kind of a guided tour. The next one wasn't for about an hour. So we walked around downtown, and as we walked around, the skies got darker and darker and darker, and one of those pop-up storms hit us right there in Greenville. So we had quite a wait yet before the other tour was supposed to go. So we got Pam's little computer jobber thing out and saw where the storms were and weren't. So we got back on the bikes and headed back down 321. And we were going to stop in Caney Creek and eat lunch, but the storms were right on us. We were getting wet, but not bad. We had our rain jackets on. We weren't getting wet. So we actually took 321 down into Newport and stopped at probably one of our favorite restaurants of all time. We've eaten there several different times, and it's the People's Choice in Newport. Had another great meal. The folks are just super nice. We've gotten to know them over the years. They were just really nice. The food was great. Kathy has been the waitress every time we've gone in there. I don't know if she's one of the owners or just one, but she works all the time. And they listen to WIMZ all the time, so they hear our commercials and they always comment on those and make us all laugh. And then from 321, or from after Newport, we took 321 back down to Chestnut Hill, rode by Bush's Baked Beans, and then down towards Sevierville, and we actually took a little detour. We went down to the Forbidden Caverns, saw where they were at. We've never been there. We're going to make that a day ride someday. Saw where they were at and stopped at some kind of, looked like was some kind of mill, some kind of grist mill or something that was kind of being renovated. We took some pictures of that, and then got back in, rode in through Sevierville, and then made it back home. And it was one of those adventure rides where all afternoon long we were checking the radar and outrunning the storms, getting wet at times but not poured on. So
Jeff's new name is Storm Runner.
Storm Runner. So Pam's little computer device actually came in pretty handy today, telling us where the storms were and weren't. And so I'm going to go with what's your favorite thing? My favorite thing of the day. And this is how we were at the restaurant, and yesterday we worked pretty hard in the yard and put up a brick wall. So this morning we were both kind of worn out, and in the restaurant Pam kept talking about how tired she was. And after the second or third time of her talking, about the second,
he's lying right now.
Third time of her talking how tired she was and me rolling my eyes, I kept saying, yeah, right. Finally I said, well, did you ever think that maybe all this talking, what's making you tired?
Okay, just so you know, this is completely fabricated.
And then, so this is the part that she doesn't know about. Then she got up in a few minutes to go to the bathroom, and the guy that was sitting next to her in the next booth right behind her.
Okay, this is not right.
he turned around to me and he said, if talking makes her tired, she ought to be exhausted. So that was my favorite thing of the day. Guy pulling one on Pamo. Pamo,
Yeah.
what was your favorite thing?
Yeah, I
give me-
gotta revise.
Yeah. What was your favorite thing of the day?
Here I was being all nice. Yeah, I think we all know who the
You know what he said? He said, if talking makes her tired, she ought to be exhausted. Okay, what was your favorite thing of the day?
Okay, my favorite thing was learning about Andrew Johnson and how he, after Lincoln was assassinated, how he fought with Congress forever, and then how he never gave up on what he believed in, and stop laughing, and how he just kept at it, and he didn't give up on his beliefs, and he didn't care what other people said, and that was my favorite thing.
That was it?
That's
My favorite thing was when the guy said, if talking makes her tired, she ought to be exhausted. And so that's our wrap up of today. We went to Greenville, the Nolechucky Dam, Greenville, back to Newport, left at 10:30, got back a ride at 6 o'clock, and our total ride was how far, Pamo?
170.
170 miles. So we'll see you next time from Pamo's World. Bye-bye now.